What are you guys doing?
Oh my god, it's so funny.
I'm trapped.
Have you ever been in one of those times where you just can't get what you're trying to do to work no matter how hard you try? Yeah, this is one of those times. I can't get this thing to work. We're losing chickens left and right. The dispensers that dispense lava, it doesn't work. Something's going on. So I need to scratch this design. So I'm back on my creative testing world just so I can give it another go at it. Let's see what we come up with. After a couple hours of testing and a little while to build this, I come up with a different design that uses water rather than lava to take the chickens to the cooking platform. I guess that's what you can call it. It's just 2 bits of netherrack that are lit on fire, and when the chicken grows up into the full-size chicken, they get taken up by the water, they get pulled up, and they go into the fire, and then they die, and they get cooked. And it's working pretty well. I would say after a couple hours, like, that's great. And once again, we're using a hopper clock to basically cause an update with the burnout timer, and it seems to be keeping up. There's 7 in that one and 5. Yeah, it seems to be keeping up, and it goes a little bit faster than the other one, and it goes every time it moves, one of them, you know, gets fired. So yeah, I think we're gonna build this, or we can build this one. And this one's a lot bigger. I would say this is more chicken friendly. They have room to run around and do their thing, and same thing with down here. And basically it's the same thing as this, except a lot bigger, but we're still only using 1 dispenser with the same kind of firing system, except it doesn't use a burnout timer. It just uses the observer ticking, which, you know, goes really fast when they, you know, are next to each other. I guess it's an easy way to explain that. I'm not sure. I'll probably build that one because it is, you know, more feasible. This, you know, is kind of nicer looking. It looks, you know, more animal friendly, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go back on the server and see about building these. Now that we got this built, we're gonna give it a couple days and see how it runs. It seems to be working a little bit better, but yeah, I want to give it a couple days and just, you know, see how much. I don't know where we're getting raw chicken from, but anyways, we'll see how it runs and see if we have to do any more redesigning. So I'm heading to the lighthouse here so I can start doing some of the interior decorating, because it's been way too long. And yeah, so we're gonna come in here, and I've got just the bottom floor. What? Oh no. Well, I can't not press it. Well, okay, well, here it goes. Whoa. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that was easy. Then, oh, and the button's gone. Okay. Well, looks pretty good. Thanks, button. So we have a tad bit of a change here that I had to implicate, because chickens, when they would there you go, see how that happened. So sometimes chickens, when they grow, they would actually like fight the water and not actually die, and then they would lay a bunch of eggs, and then the eggs would get collected down here. And yeah, so we added that little piston thing, so it just kind of, you know, gives them a little nudge over to where we want them to go every time that the farm fires there. So, but we're actually about to work on another project, and before we get to that though, this is a little update of what's going on down here. We have a wool farm over at Aero's base that we're farming for blue and light blue wool. That takes a lot. It's a lot. Oh gosh, we fell down again. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so this is all going to be covered with carpet one day, someday soon. And so as you see, I got some bamboo. We're actually going to make an area out over here, which I already kind of started. And we're going to do a bamboo farm and a cactus farm. And what I'm trying to do is I want to make an XP farm using completely renewable resources where I don't have to touch it. And whenever I need, some XP to heal up my elytra or heal up, some tools or whatever, we'll be able to just go in there, lock the hopper, pull something out of the furnace, and collect all the XP that has been going. And I want it just to go passively in the background until I get ready to use it. So we're gonna start doing that. Maybe even move our beacon closer. I'm not sure. It's a little out of range, but we're gonna start doing this, and we'll come back here in a minute. Okay, confession. That wasn't a minute for you. That was barely even a second. But we got it done. It just a minute, or even a second rather, happens to be hours for me. So we're gonna pop over in here. This is where we made the entrance. And Aero came over and helped me do this. And this is what we came up with. Let's keep the door closed. So this is everything that I said that I wanted to do. We have a few different farms here. The bamboo farm for the fuel source. So here's our furnace array. And we have, the bamboo for the fuel source, the cactus for the smelting source, and it actually wasn't keeping up, so I built something else to help keep up with it, and it does it a little bit better, I should say. But we built a kelp farm that grows and then falls down in here, and then it comes over here and then up here, and kind of goes along that path to where the cactus goes, and the cactus comes from below that, and I can't get back. There we go. Okay, and shut this door back and launch a rocket, and there we go. So the cactus falls down there, goes to that bubble elevator that we just went up, and comes over here, goes down this path, comes all the way to the furnace array, and then the bamboo does the same thing, except it goes up that one. There's a cart that travels underneath it, and there's actually a second one behind that. We can actually get to it if we go this way, and everything that gets smelted up, it goes into here. And here's our second fuel source, and it seems to be keeping up just fine. I'm not really happy with how these work. I'm probably going to end up changing it because they don't really distribute evenly. And I'd rather them distribute evenly with both the fuel source and the what we're smelting. So the cactus and the kelp. So yeah, this is what we came up with, and I really like it. We got like a mirrored effect up here, and with the turquoise color of the prismarine and the sandstone, and yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It looks really nice. Also, Lighthouse Investigations had a meeting the other day, and this is how it went. Welcome, you guys. I want to thank you for coming, and this is the first unofficial Lighthouse Investigations meeting. So, welcome.
Woo!
Welcome. So, I've called you all here because there's actually been something more important than the Cake Bandit.
Oh. Do tell.
There's been a development, I should say.
Okay.
We're in a meeting, Pope. So, we actually know who the Cake Bandit is.
Yeah.
He was just another player that decided to invent a game here on the server, who can find the cakes. But there's been, like I said, a more important development. Is the crime scene that that we established in the shopping district.
Mm-hmm.
It's been tampered with.
Again, or just
it's
just the once?
It's been half eaten.
Okay. Yes.
That was our evidence. And so now I'm going to show you.
Signs up.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to show you. So if you guys can follow me, we'll meet there.
Beautiful signs. It even says tampering with evidence could result in jail time by the order of Lighthouse Investigations. It's important. And then look.
So someone has eaten it. Half of it. They didn't take our threats. Those hollow threats that we had. Like they didn't take them seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't have a jail, but if we did,
maybe that's something we need to build.
I think we probably should.
We turned into Lighthouse Investigations, and now we're just like the police. So we no longer have a cake bandit, but we have a cake eating bandit.
That we do.
So I think
It's
now
not only this one either.
Come to think of it, follow me.
Oh.
The cake eating bandit strikes again.
Yeah, and this isn't the only one either. There's one in the Nether, I think, that is half-eaten.
Alright, so we need to fan out. We need to start asking questions. We need to get, you know, our nice inspector clothes on.
Yes.
And yeah, we've got to get to the bottom of this. This is unacceptable.
Let's do it. Lighthouse investigation team, activate.
We also had our first lead in the investigation. So my name's Mo. Well, my name's Commando Mo. Let's introduce ourselves.
I'm the Pope 22.
And I'm Aero. You can just call me Aero.
Cool, and I am.
You can just call me Pope.
Welcome.
You have to call me Commando Mo Jr. the Third.
Okay, so Aero, Pope,
Yes.
Commando Mo Jr. the Third,
Yeah,
Yes.
twice removed. Yes.
twice removed from himself.
Yes.
Roger, Roger.
So we are actually an investigations team. I don't know if you saw the random cakes all over the server.
I did see one cake. I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of cakes that popped up, and we decided to make an investigations team. But then we found out who it was. But then another mystery arose from the cake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now instead of
The cake
investigating, at first we were investigating the cake bandit, and so that's no longer a thing. We figured out who he was. It was actually just a little mini game that one of the members here that you might be familiar with him, Doogie. He created a mini game, Find the Cakes. However, we crime scened a cake off in front of Tim's brewery shop, and someone ate it. So now, instead of looking for the cake bandit, we're looking for the cake eating bandit.
That seems like a crime. That seems like a crime.
It is a very crime. So where were you last Saturday, sir?
Last Saturday. I mean, that sounds like I have no idea.
So no alibi.
I have no alibi.
Okay. Do you like cake?
I mean, in a general sense, yes. Cake is
motivation.
delicious.
We got the motivation. We have no alibi.
I mean, I'm just gonna have to just go over
Sir,
here.
sir, we're just investigating. We're not the police, sir.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you guys can't arrest anybody.
No, we can't arrest.
Well, then nothing to worry about here. Yeah. Would you like an arrow?
Is that? Are you bribing us?
No. If you want a flower with it, it's just you're a vegetarian.
geez.
Flowers are good.
Yeah.
Plants.
I like to hold flowers.
Just throw some seeds.
And seeds? Wow.
I mean, this is not a bribe. These are seeds. These are not seed money for a bribe.
Okay.
By chance.
Right.
They're just seeds. Okay, continue though. Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, so we're looking
Continue.
for the cake eating
Okay.
bandit, and you have no alibi. What do you think, guys?
Pretty
Well, I'm
suspicious.
jotting some notes down here in my book.
Which I feel like I'm ill prepared. I did not bring a book. I can't take any counter notes to your notes.
This is
So.
investigation notebooks only.
Yes.
Oh.
These are our
well,
investigation notebooks. This is how we remember everything.
I feel like I'm entitled to some sort of lawyer or book representation.
Sir, you're not being arrested.
I mean, yes.
We're just asking you some questions, sir.
Just have some questions. Did you happen to see anything? Did you
Yeah.
see
Do you know anything? You heard any word on the
information?
streets?
I mean,
Can I have that back?
Yeah, you can have that back. Ooh, nice slime head. That's credit on that. No, I mean, gosh, cake is a universal favorite, so I can see how anybody would be interested in eating said cake. But no, I am basically a dead end for information.
Well, this is the thing. There were signs up that said if you tamper with evidence, then you will be arrested. So
That's intense. That's an
whoever
intense.
ate the cake knew that they could get arrested because of it.
So it was flagrant cake eating.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
gee. Gee, this is a serious situation, folks. We're gonna have to.
It's a
Very.
major crime of the server.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
keeping this flint though. I mean, flint is it's a rare commodity.
Well, sir, cake eating is no laughing matter.
It's true. It's true. I mean, like, yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing to help with this. And the cake situation, simply out of my hands.
All right. Well, don't leave the country. You're our #1 suspect.
Yeah, don't leave
know
the
what-
server, sir. Well, we got a lot of interesting facts there, but we're still not entirely sure that Obsidian is our cake-eating bandit. But we will be keeping our eye on him. I mean, isn't it kind of suspicious that he tries to bribe us with seeds? I don't know. Yeah, but we'll be we'll be watching him. We still have other people to investigate, but it's not looking so good for him. But for real, no, Obsidian is a really good guy. He actually has his own YouTube channel and he does his own series here. I'll post a link to that in the description. And also, Aero has started her own series, which I will also post a link to her YouTube channel as well. And before we go, so we've actually been running this thing for a few hours now, and I kind of want to see how well it's done. So I forgot we have to come back here and lock the hoppers. That way they don't drain, and we'll be able to pull out one item from, there we go, from these furnaces. Now, I'd like to, let's just say, heal my elytra. So we're going to take off everything except the elytra, and we're going to pull out an item and see what happens. Ah, that did the trick. Cool. Well, let's see if we can heal maybe this pickaxe then. So now we're going to take off the elytra and pull out, make sure we're holding the pickaxe. And we pull it out. It healed it. Oh, that's exactly what we wanted this for. Just to be able to get a quick, fix for some of our gear and stuff, and it's working perfectly. I couldn't be happier, and it really hasn't been running that long. As you can see, it only has, a few stacks of stuff, quite a bit. We're going to condense this down actually and turn them into dried kelp blocks, and then use those as our fuel sources for other furnaces. We'll probably keep some of this and then start getting rid of it, because, I mean, honestly, who needs this much green dye? But anyhow, well, that was it. This has been episode 5. I hope you enjoyed. I know I sure enjoyed making it. I hope if you did like, please leave a comment below and tell me what you liked about it. If you want to see anything special or just want to say hey, please, I enjoy reading all the comments. Well, there you have it. This has been Commando Mo, and bye-bye.